Okay, so this is an FTL Captain's Edition Let's Play. Captain's Edition is a mod that I grabbed off of, I guess, their forums. Captain's Edition adds in a whole bunch of new content, new ship types, new weapons, new enemy ship types, I should say. Not any new player ship types. New weapons, though. A whole bunch of new stuff. Some changes up and some stuff. There's a list of contributors up there. I suggest you take a look at it if you like FTL. It does make the game a little bit more crazy, a little bit better too. I'm also running a mod for Captain's Edition that makes the game like run infinitely. I'll show you how that works when we get to it. As you can see here, all the ships have new weapons and new augmentations. We've got Dual Laser Mark II, the Piraten, who knows, auto ones, old lasers, baton beams, stealth things. I'm going to be running a rock ship, the Tektite. It's modified crystal lockdown blasts and a charged missile launcher. I'm going to change the color of my dude though. I like them to be a different color. My crystal guy is going to be that color. Alright. What does crystal vengeance do? Okay, useless crap. And we're playing on hard. One of the things Captain's Edition does here is these, whenever you're at a map marker that doesn't have anything on it, no enemy ships or anything along those lines, you get to either consider upgrades to your custom ship equipment, which I can do ammo manufacture if I had the scrap for, or I could rearrange the crystalline hull of your ship to increase its retaliation capabilities, which would create me another crystal vengeance if I wanted it. I don't. It damages your ship quite a bit. So I'm going to do socialize with your crew, and I can talk to either one of my rock crew members, or I can look around some more for one of my crystal guys. The crystal guy asks if you would like to produce a crystal object as a present. You're a little overwhelmed by the possibilities and ask for time to think about it. So I got nothing. I'm definitely going to eat it from this drone before I can take out its weapons, probably. Yep, and I missed. There we go. Really? I didn't even manage to fully take out its weapons. This is a phenomenally bad start. Yeah, I'm just gonna restart, actually. There is no reason to continue that right there. So we're going to socialize with the crew. The crystal asks you why the other species spread so much throughout the sectors. Its opinion on the matter, no wonder you're all at war. You're too crowded. So yeah, normally I don't like to restart like that, but it was literally the first jump and my ship was going to be halfway dead by the time I got out of that, if not fully dead. It is cool, though, how, like, you know, that just random chance of, oh, direct hit into the shields while you're in an asteroid field, and we'll light it on fire. Just can immediately kill you. So this ship I haven't used before. I'm not sure if I'm a big fan of it. I don't really like missile weapons. So, we'll see. I don't like having to worry about my number of missiles and whatnot, so I'm going to get lazy right now because I don't want to wait. I'm so glad I wasted those missiles. We wouldn't want to, you know, miss all of my shots. It's fine, though. So I'm pretty sure these lockdown weapons, I think, are new to Captain's Edition. And I think this missile system might be too. Honestly, I don't know. I don't know enough about missile systems to comment, but I'm pretty sure the lockdown things are. I know basic vanilla FTL has the like pierce crystal concept and all that. I know they have lockdown weapons, but I don't think they combine them quite like this. Alright, I'll go to the store. Whatever. I can sell my useless crystal vengeance. Now this is a new concept in Captain's Edition right here. In Captain's Edition you can get like trade goods here if I had the scrap, and I don't. And then you can't sell these in the same sector, but if you get to another sector that isn't selling these goods, you can resell them at a higher rate than you would spend. Also, sometimes you get a special like, oh, we're really looking for luxury goods, we'll pay double what they're worth kind of event. You'll notice with Captain's Edition that the prices for everything increase drastically, and that's actually not in Captain's Edition, that's in the like infinite add-on, so that you don't just max your ship out really fast. Crew are more expensive, subsystems are more expensive, weapons stay the same though, repairs and fuel and whatnot stay the same. These are slightly new. Likewise, upgrading your own ship costs more money. So I'll go to this distress beacon here. Destroy and loot the ship. They're just pirates. Both of the weapons on this guy's ship are new. That's a missile weapon that deals less damage to subsystems and crew. And that other thing is called a scatter heavy. It still deals the same 2 damage, but it's easier to load, but it deals less damage to crew and subsystems. Basically, like, they're the opposite of hull-type weapons. You had the hull smasher lasers, which dealt extra damage when they were fired into a room with nothing in it. These do the same hull damage, they're just not as good at damaging the other things. In turn, they also have a faster reload. Up yours, pirate scum. Move in to examine the station. Search for a surviving DNA bank. Great. I got a crazed Engi on my ship. These kind of things happen, I suppose. Now watch as my rock dude slowly, oh so slowly, kills him. In an effort to shamelessly plug some of my other videos, I did a series of videos like reviewing the various ships in FTL, and while I don't like the rock ships a lot, I did kind of like the look of this Tektite here. It just has a really nice layout to my untrained eye. So I figured I would give it a go here. We'll see. Now here's 2 interesting things with Captain's Edition. The first is, when you jump here, I can waste 10 of my fuel to jump forward as if I was playing the normal game. Go into another sector where the enemies will get harder, they'll have better ships, more shields, and all that stuff like that. And if I do that enough, I'll get to the final last stand where I can fight the Rebel flagship. Otherwise, I can just keep, spending 1 fuel, or getting 1 fuel to automatically spend another fuel, so there's no net gain or loss, and just stay in an equal difficulty area. That area is called Contested Space, which is where I'm going. Contested Space has mantis bases and stuff like that, rock bases. It's an area where everybody's at. There's the Rebels, the Federation, everybody's there. Pirates. Also, when you first jump in, you get a fleet, Rebel fleet delayed by 5 jumps. And then you also can just run immediately into an encounter. So we've got an Engi who is crazy and wants to murder me. because he's got space whale flesh. He also, okay, another thing here is some of the new augments are like considered active augments. All of the augments in the vanilla game were passive. Make your weapons reload faster. Start the battle with your weapons already active. You know, able to fire your weapons while cloaked without it decreasing your cloak. What these guys have going for them is some active ones where when you start the battle you can choose whether or not you wanted to keep it active. This guy just used one which, you know, turns off my oxygen so that my people suffocate, because he's such an upstanding citizen. In turn, it takes some power from his ship. There's other ones that can, you know, make your ship resistant to hacks and mind control. There's other ones that lower enemy shields. Some of them are pretty useful. I tend to not use them as much just because I prefer my augment slots for things that are passive that I can always use. That is an anti-personnel weapon. It shot into this room, injured my dude. He took 30 damage. It can kill him. It can also cause hull breaches, but it won't cause any actual damage to the ship. It's kind of an annoying weapon. It is a pretty dangerous weapon, we'll say that. I kind of want the ship to die before my people suffocate. Yeah, I really need him to die. Okay, he's dead. With him dead, my oxygen system goes back on, and all is well in the world. Ooh, I did not realize that caused a hull breach. We'll have my crystal guy take care of this since they take less not being able to breathe the damage. In my ship review, I think one of the things I mentioned that I dislike about rock ships is that the rock crewmen are just so incredibly slow. Same situation with the crystal guys too, actually. They're just so slow. Now, one of the other things I was going to say way back before I made that jump about the... I'm going to socialize with my crystal crew here again. You inquire, the crewman explains that the retaliation crystals of its faction ship are actually using resonance energy from kinetic impacts to target and propel themselves. You consider that it just made this up. Okay, so one of the things I was going to say is, since I can go through infinite jumps in the same territory, basically, there's no reason to make sure I'm... Well, that's not good. There's no reason to make sure that I'm doing my best to take the optimal amount of jumps. So I can just kind of do whatever. Hey, one of my people just died. Check that out. I can just repair this hole in my ship. I didn't even get to actually kill it. It was my automatic crystal shards popping out of my own ship that killed it. So anyway, as I was saying, since I can do infinite jumps, there's no reason for me to... Yeah, I'll leave them to their destination. There's no reason for me to make sure that I'm getting the optimal as many jumps in as possible so that I can get events. I can basically just go straight to the exit if I need to. And also that means I don't need to actively try to hit the nebula ones, because, yeah, sure, while they do still slow down the approach of the... Oh, yeah, borders. So yeah, they do slow down the approach of the guys, but they don't slow them down that much. Or they do slow them down the same amount as they always slowed them down. It just doesn't matter that that happens anymore because I have unlimited jumps. It doesn't matter if I get a little bit of time. Please don't break. There we go. Kind of want that other guy to die before my ship lights on fire and I need to jump. Need to jump. Alright. Let's hope these people don't try to kill me. Yay, it's a trap. Yay, it's got a really annoying assortment of weapons. That's a phase ion, I think it's called. It goes through shields to hit its thing, but when it goes through the shield, it also knocks the shield out, and then it also hits the room that you fired it at. I'm going to let these people suffocate, because I think that's funny. We'll put him here so we can see what's going on in their ship. Sooner or later, without their oxygen system, and this being one of those ships that, for some reason, random compartments aren't accessible, they have no choice but to die. Ah, you can't get into your own ship room. With a ship with 5 rooms, that guy can only access 2 of them right now. The irony. Again, though, it would be nice if he would just, die. There we go. No oxygen. Pooh. And now it's just a matter of time until they die. Some free jumps allow my people to heal a little bit, which is good. I will intervene to defend the outpost. I don't really like it when it hits my oxygen, but at least it's not affecting my combat potential much. Perfect. With only 1 weapon, he's basically unable to get through my shields. I will just slowly take him apart. I just wish these lockdown weapons didn't take decades to charge. Doesn't even tell me how much it is. I think it's 13 seconds for him to charge. Ooh, the citizens helped me, or the outpost, whatever. Yep, 13 seconds to charge. Travel to the depths of space. Now this is an Engi electronic warfare platform. In other words, it's a space station. You spot a small Engi ring station at the beacon. They message you. Our designation, Science Lab. RPG 74PXTCC. Purpose, running war simulations. Elapsed time since program start, 108 standard years. Engi stations evaluated disposition. Eccentric aggressive. Exchange of fire to be expected. Valuable data will be collected. Yeah, so basically this is a space station. It has a much lower chance of dodging shots, more HP, usually more weapons, larger, more rooms. This is one electronic warfare, so the hacking module is its kind of gimmick. So, it should be filled with Engi. Okay. This is one of those augments I was talking about. This one's jamming my drones that I don't use. Now, I think that is a hull laser, so that's not something I want to get shot with. That other thing I just got shot with is also not something I want to get shot with. Let's put that into there. Yeah, let's keep everything offline. Part of me, because it's fun, wants to try to suffocate them out on this. But Engi repair pretty quick, and there were some scary weapons attached to the station, so I'm not going to mess with it. This engagement, unlogic. We goal escape. The station seems to have rudimentary engine components, and it looks like the mad crew will try to jump away with the whole thing. That means I gotta take out its engines. And game over. Stations sometimes let you loot them a second time, collect scrap from them a second time. Yay, mind control. Yay, a missile weapon and a dangerous looking something. There we go. Oh, no, the missile system is still online. I will honorably accept the surrender of the AI. Yay, now I have a AI avatar. These are a new race to Captain's Edition. They're kind of neat. Yay, my ship was damaged. What else is new? Buy some Federation contraband. I'll sell the Crystal Vengeance. Whatever. Pays for my repairs. Drone control I want eventually. Mind control I don't. Artillery I do want. We'll talk about artillery later though, when I get it. Socialize with my crew. Let's talk to the AI avatar. And he had nothing useful to say. I hate these spots here where I have to go like all out, round and about to get to where I need to go. At least in this situation, I don't need to go backwards. Okay, here's another new thing to Captain's Edition. The battle raging at this beacon has become even more vicious due to the asteroid swarm that is passing through the system right now. One of the rebel cruisers designated Guns, Germs, and Steel immediately starts targeting you. One of the new things is cruiser class ships. This is a rebel cruiser. The rebels also have gunboats, which are basically cruisers. Each race has a, including the pirates, have a cruiser. They're big, strong, and they're kind of cool. Although it does have a very scary arsenal. I definitely did not want that specific thing to happen. Bad timing on that one. It'd be cool if I didn't miss every attack. That thing that constantly happens. Also, it'd be really cool if every attack didn't hit my engine room. Like, how does that keep happening? Thank you. I finally managed to take out a shield, so now they can get instantly repaired. So the asteroids can't actually do anything to assist me in this fight. The enemy cruiser disappears behind a larger asteroid for a moment, and you lose your target. Suddenly, the ship approaches from below. Evasive maneuvers. Yeah, that's a new thing too. Like flavor text, basically. Don't worry, it's fine. I'll just keep missing. Every attack hits my weapons room. It's crazy. Now again, it would be really cool if I could get a little bit of help with the asteroids. And for every asteroid that hits their ship, one hits mine too. For real, if I didn't miss every attack, I'd be doing a lot better. The rebel crew loses control of the heavily damaged ship, its inertia sending it crashing head-on into a large asteroid. Debris, rocks, and burning FTL fuel are thrown in every direction. You salvage some parts and hurry to leave before the other ships spot you. Oh, trust me, I would love to leave. But not until my oxygen system's taken care of. Oh, I forgot all about this guy. They're kind of invisible. But they're immune to suffocation damage, so he is the ideal person to send there to repair that room. Oh, my weapons are jammed. Whatever. That looks like some kind of burst weapon. Now, when your weapons are jammed, it also prevents your guy from utilizing the thing to make it go faster. Look, every shot hits my weapons room. It's funny, because, like, I'm losing right now, and there's really no reason why I should be losing, but I'm losing. Like, I'm hitting him, and he's just getting that, like, he's got a, I don't know, probably a 15-20% chance to resist. I'm not That was the first time I managed to dodge anything. This is like absurd, though. Seems like I have a hull breach somewhere, but I'm not sure where. I'm losing oxygen. Okay. Hey, he died. So it wasn't a hull breach, it was a lack of oxygen from fires. I like that I can clone a hologram. And they don't just call that, like, you know, rebooting it or something along those lines. So my ship has 4 HP. I can't upgrade my shields because I don't have enough money. This is, I think, a game over. Yeah, if that beam hits me again, I'm dead. I gotta keep fire up on that room. I'm not keeping fire up on that room sufficiently. That cloak is really bad. I'm still at a situation where a single missile is going to kill me. And that cloak is horrible. I will accept their surrender. I will accept anything to not get them to shoot at me anymore. This is going to dump me out immediately into a battle, probably, which is not good. Yep. Alright. I die. Okay, well, that was the end of that Let's Play.